Okay, today we need to discuss about the extract. In extract, up to last characters only we discuss it, right? Now we need to discuss about the range. Range means from which position to which position you have to get the data like this. You by using this range. Suppose the starting index is 2. So whichever column you are selected for that column, okay. So this range will be applied to that particular column itself. Okay. Whichever column is selected for that column, this range will be applied. So that means here it is asking in the range, it is asking from where we can start that particular index. That means suppose I'm giving 3. Okay. That means in each and every cell from the left side onward, it will start from third characters up to suppose I'm giving 5 characters. Then what will happen? It will start from third character up to 5 characters only it will be displayed. Understand? It will start from third character up to 5 characters in each and every cell, not only in the first cell, in each and every cell, it will start from third character and up to 5 characters it will be extracted. That means see here, after actually what value it is there? Government. Okay. From where it is started? From where it is started? Third position. Third position means what is the third position? Here it is. Okay. So third position means here after third position, whatever it is there, what it is there? E is the one. Okay. Third position is V, right? After V, whatever value is there from there onwards, it is started. That means actually each character here in range option, each character will start from 0th position. Okay. That means G is in 0th position, O is in one position, V is in second position, and third position it is E, like that. That means from the E onwards it will start up to 5 characters it will be extracted and it will display the result. Okay. So see here, that means from E onwards up to 5 characters, whatever 5 characters are there, that it will be extracted. Understand or not? Swagat.
Yes, Vijay.
Okay. Next one is text before delimiter. These are very important. In this extract, text before and after delimiter is very, very important in real time scenario. That means text before delimiter means in between each and every cell, if it is any particular delimiter is there, before the delimiter, what value it is there, that it will be displayed. Suppose, for example, okay, suppose, for example, I'm giving text before delimiter. In this particular, whatever column I'm selected, in this particular column, what delimiter is there? Can anyone tell me? Santosh, Swagat. In this particular segment column, what delimiter is there? Did you find any delimiter?
No.
Santosh. So actually in this particular rows itself, there is no delimiter. But here in channel partner, there is a delimiter is there, right? What is the delimiter, Swagat?
Blank.
Blank, not blank. You have to say
Space,
space.
space, space.
Space the delimiter. Space is also a delimiter, right? So that's the reason wherever the before delimiter, that means space is also a delimiter. When you use a text before delimiter means in that particular cell, first it will find the delimiter. Okay, blank value. Before blank, whatever it is there, that it will be displayed. Understand clearly? So let's see with example. Here you need to give the delimiter, whatever delimiter you want to before delimiter value, what you need to give, that delimiter you have to give. My delimiter is space, right? Just you need to give the one space bar in your keyboard. Okay, click on OK. Based on that, it will be extracted. See, before maybe government. After T, some space is there. Okay. After T, some space is there. Before the space, what value is there? Government is there, that it will be displayed. Here, channel partners are there, right? In the channel partners, before space, what value is there? Channel is there. That's the reason channel it is displaying like this. Okay. Before delimiter, whatever value is there, that it will be shows here itself. Understand? Next one is after delimiter. That means so after delimiter means after the delimiter, whatever delimiter you mentioned there itself, after that particular delimiter, what value is there, that it will be displayed. Understand? So click on this one. Here you need to give the delimiter, whatever delimiter is there, delimiter. Click on this one and click on OK. Then see here. And after that, after first values, after delimiter, is there any values are there? No, nothing is there. That's the reason for all these rows it is empty, it is showing. But here channel partners are there. That means between that space is the delimiter we are using. So based on that, the after delimiter, whatever it is there, that it will be displayed. Understand clearly? That means what will happen here it is. So it will, so in the name itself you will easily understand it, text before delimiter and after delimiter, and easily we can say this one. Okay, what will happen easily by seeing these names, you can easily understand that one. Okay, so next one is text between delimiters. Between delimiters means in a particular cell itself. Okay, in a column, we suppose here only one delimiter is there, but sometimes we have multiple delimiters are there. In between those delimiters, whatever value is there, I want to show it. Then what you need to do? You have to use text between delimiters. In text between delimiters, you have to mention the delimiters. What is the start delimiter? What is the end delimiter? You have to give it. In between those two, okay, what value is there? That value will be displayed. Understand clearly? Okay, this is this is how the between delimiters will works. Understand clearly? Okay. Next one is pairs. This is not required. Okay. This is an XML and JSON data. If the data is there in XML or JSON data, those we can convert it into table. You have to use these two options. But in real time, 99% we didn't use this option. Okay. In some cases only if they are giving the data in the XML or JSON data, at that time you have to split that particular one. Understand clearly? Like this. Okay. Next one is statistics. Statistics means what? Means if you want to calculate what is the, suppose whichever column I'm selecting, if I want to apply these statistics means, see here, sum, min, max, average, count values, count distinct values, there are different options are there. There are different options are there. Okay, so in all these options, okay, so suppose for example if you click on sum, what will happen? That means for that particular column, whatever values are there, all the values it will calculate the sum and it will give the result. Suppose after selecting this particular column, okay, after selecting this particular column, if you click on sum, means in that particular column, whatever value is there, all the values it will sum of those values and it will give the result. Okay, sum of those values and it will give the result. That means see here but this statistics option, see here, when you select, when you click on statistics, few options are enabled, few options are disabled. That means when you select a character related column, then you can see count values and count distinct values. Okay, when you select a numeric or decimal related column, Okay, when you select a numeric or decimal related column, see other options are enabled. All the options are enabled. See here, I'm selecting here decimal related column. Okay, for this you will see all the options are enabled. But if you select a character related column, you will see only two options, count values and count distinct values like this. Understand? Understand clearly or not? Okay, like this. Okay, not only this. So if you select a particular date column, suppose for example, I'm selecting a date column. Suppose I'm selecting this date column. For this date column, what options are there? See count values and count distinct values only you can see here. That means in the statistics, whichever column you are selected, based on the columns, the options are enabled. Understand? If it is a numeric or decimal column, all the options are enabled here itself. If you select a character or date related column, then you will see count values and count distinct values only. Understand? So whichever column you are selected, and if you click on sum means for that particular column, the total value, whatever it is there, that only it will result. See here, month number, total values is 5530. That means it will calculate the sum of all the values of that particular column. Understand? Not only this one, if you want to calculate minimum value, that means suppose I'm selecting this column. If I click on minimum in that particular column, whatever the minimum value is there, whatever the least value is there, that it will be displayed. See here, 200 is the least value here, so that it will be displayed. Okay, like that. If you click on maximum value, maximum value means in that particular column, whatever the maximum largest value is there, that it will be displayed. See here, 4492.5 is the maximum value. Okay, next one is average. Average means what it will be there? Average. So median is not required, leave it. Average means what is average? What is the average formula is there? You already know, right? What is the average formula? That means sum of values by number of values. Okay, that means in this particular column, whatever sum value is there divided by how many records are there in this particular one? 700 records are there. Sum of values by 700 records. Whatever sum is there, that sum, that means 442 25.5 divided by 700 rows. Okay, whatever result we are getting, that result only the average will be shows. Understand clearly? This is how. Click on average. See, that means 1608 point something like that it will show. Understand clearly? This is how the average value will be calculated. Okay. And next one is standard deviation, leave it. Okay. Next one is count values. Count values means in this particular column, how many records are there, that it will count it, it will shows. That's it. Count values means click on count values. See how many number of rows are there in that particular column, that it will shows. That means, or else how many number of rows in that particular data set, it will count and it will give the result. Understand? Next one is count to distinct value. Count distinct values means, that means first it will take as the distinct values of this particular column. What is first distinct values it will take? Distinct means unique values. If any value is repeated more than one time, that it will make it as one record only. Okay, that means suppose in segment column government is there. Government is how many times it is repeated, but it will take it as only one government value only. Like that, in that particular column, how many distinct values, that means how many unique values are there, first it will take and after that it will count the records. That means in this segment, how many records are there? See here, these are the 5 records. These are the So channel partners, enterprise, government, mid-market, and small business. Okay. So after taking the distinct values and it will count the result. How many values are there here? 5 values are there. That is what that means in this particular column, whichever column I'm selecting, it will take the distinct values of that particular column, and after that it will count the results. Okay. So see, click on this one, count distinct values, then see there are 5 records are there in this particular one. Understand? Next one is standard deviation. What is standard deviation? Means standard deviation is nothing but here also if you want to do mathematical calculations, like if you want to subtract something, if you want to add something, if you want to multiply something, if you want to divide something, in the standard you have to use that one. Suppose if I'm clicking on add and here I'm giving like 5. Okay, then what will happen in each and every row? In each and every row, this 5 value will be added to that particular column and it will give the result. That's it. See here, previously 16 18.5 it is there. Then after adding this particular 5 value, then what value it is getting? 1623.5 like this. Understand? So that means there are different options, not only add, you can multiply it, you can subtract it, you can divide it, and there are number of things are there. Okay. If you want to multiply, what value you want to multiply? Suppose I'm giving 3. That means this 3 value will be multiplied to that particular each and every value in that particular column. Understand? That means this 3 value will be multiplied with each and every cell value in that particular column itself, and it will give the result. Like this, we are adding or multiplying, subtracting, dividing, or anything you can do it here itself. Understand? Okay, the remaining these options are not at all required and leave it those options. Okay. But in the documentation, each and every point I explained to you. If you want, you can note it, you can read it. But in real time, those options are not required. That's the reason I didn't explain it. Next one is scientific. In scientific also, we didn't use these options, scientific options. Okay, power value, square root, exponential, logarithmic, factorial. Okay, there are number of things is there, but this scientific option we didn't use it in the real time. Here, actually, the power value is that. That means square, cube, something. Okay, 2 square, how much it is 4? 2 cube, how much it is 9? Like that there are sorry, 3 cube means 27, like that, right? So like that there are different options of their power, square root, exponential, logarithmic, factorial, anything you have to use it here. But the scientific option we didn't use in real time because these values are not accurate values, approximate values only it is. So, but business users want an exact values. That's the reason these options not at all use it. Even this scientific also not at all use it. Even trigonometric related also we didn't use it in the in any Power BI project. Okay, because those are not the exact values. Those are approximate value. We have to say this much, maybe this much we are getting like this. Okay, that's the reason business users don't want to accept all these things. Okay, next one is rounding. In this rounding, we have to use an option called round. Okay, round. Okay, what is round down and what is round up and round? Okay, let's see with taking an example. Okay, suppose I'm taking this is the column, decimal columns only. On decimal columns only, we can apply the rounding option here. Okay, on the decimal column only, we can apply the rounding option. So in the rounding, if you click on round up, if you click on round up, what will happen? That means, see here, it is showing, see here, before that, before decimal value, whatever it is there, that it will be added with one value. That means 345 is added with 1. That means how much it is? 346. Like this. See here. 454, 425 and 346. Like this. See. It will be added. That means before decimal value, it will be added. Okay. Round up means like this. That means one value before decimal value, whatever it is there, plus one is added to the row. Understand? That is round up. Okay. Next one is round down. Round down means, so whatever value is there before decimal value, whatever it is there, exactly it will returns. Exactly. That means without adding any value, the before decimal value, whatever it is there, exactly that value it will return. See here, 345, 345, 453, 424, like that exact values it will returns. Understand? Before decimal value, whatever it is there, as it is that value it will returns. Okay. If you round up means before decimal value plus one is added, plus 1 is added and it will show the result like this. Understand? Okay. Next one is round. Okay. Round value. Okay. So when you click on round value, what will happen here? It is, see here. Suppose, for example, see here. First of all, I will explain here itself, then you will understand. So I want to round a particular decimal value. Okay. You understand round up and round down, right? Round up is nothing but before decimal value plus one is added. Round down means whatever before decimal value is there, as it is that value will be displayed. Okay. Next one is round. Round means if you want to round a particular decimal value, if you want to round a particular decimal value, then you have to use an option called round. This is very important in real time. Okay, in real time. So in real time, this option is very important. Round option is very important. So I will explain here itself. Let's see. Suppose I want to round the first decimal place. First decimal place. I want to round it. So if I want to round the first decimal place, okay, what is the first decimal place value here? It is, that means 345.6, okay, and 453.2, 424.3, okay, 345.6, 673.5, like this. The first decimal place value, whatever it is there in this particular one, so that particular decimal value it will be rounded. Understand? That means here the first decimal place is 62365. That value it will be rounded. Okay. If that value I need to round it means based on the next value it will be rounded. Okay. Based on the next value it will be rounded. Okay. Whichever decimal place value you want to round it, based on the next value it will be rounded. That means here after first decimal place value, what is the next value? It is there 7. Okay. That means if that value is less than 5, less than 5 plus 0 will be added to the first decimal place. Understand? If it is greater than 4, if it is greater than 4, plus 1 will be added to the first decimal place. Understand clearly or not? Swagat, Santosh, and Ravi, Ajit.
Yes, clear, Swami.
Okay, that means here based on this, that means what is the which decimal place I want to round it? First decimal place in this 345.678. What is the first decimal value is there? 345.6 value is there. So if I want to round that particular first decimal value based on the next value, it will be rounded. What is the next value? It will be rounded. What is the next value? It is there. That value, next value, whether it is the less than 5 or greater than 5, based on that it will be rounded the first decimal place. Then so if the next value is greater than 4, then what will happen? The first decimal value plus 1 will be added to that first decimal place. Okay, if it is less than 5, plus 0 will be added to the first decimal place. Understand? So here that means what value it is there? 345 point. Can anyone tell me what value it is the value it is getting? 345 point. How much it is? Swagat?
Three,
Santosh?
It will be six.
Sorry?
Six.
So sorry, I'm not able to hear your voice. Swagat, what value? You understand or not, Swagat? Tell me first of all.
no, Vijay, actually confusing గా ఉంది కొంచెం అక్కడ. అది less than 50.
See here. So which decimal place I want to round it?
First decimal place.
First decimal. What is the first decimal place value here? It is
6.
here,
2.
here,
3.
here,
6.
here.
5.
Okay. If I want to round this particular first that particular decimal value based on the next value, it will be rounded. Okay. What
Okay.
after, see here, after 6, what value is there?
7.
Here it is 7 value is there or not? That means 6. After 6, what value it is there? 7 only, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that 7, is it less than 5 or greater than 4?
Greater than 4.
If it is greater than 4, first decimal value plus 1 will be added. Then what is the result it is getting?
345.68.
First decimal place value I want to round it, not the
Acha,
6.
okay. The 345.7.
That's it.
6 plus 1 kada.
Yeah, that's it.
Acha, okay. Got it.
Okay. Remaining decimal places, not showing anything. That means it will be removed. Okay. Up to first, because it is a first decimal place, right? That's a reason up to first decimal place. Here, what value it is come? Swagat?
453.2.
Very good. What about this one? So no, this one.
345.7.
Very good. Ravi, you understand or not?
Yes, understand, Swami.
Tell me what is the result it is getting particular value.
424.3.
Ravi, tell me what is the output for this particular one.
467.6.
This value, man.
Sorry, 673.6 for me.
Very good. So the
It's
same thing,
space.
Ravi, you only will be need to tell this one. If it is second decimal place means what value it is getting? Can you please tell me?
Second decimal value. 3, 4, 5.
Tell me.
Yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 Swami.
Very good. 6, 8. Next one.
453.221.
Okay, very good. Very good. That's it.
424.
No, not required. Not required. I will ask the remaining people. Santosh, tell me what is the output for this one?
424.332.
Okay. For this one,
45.68.
very good. That's it. Okay. 673.54. Right? Okay. Next one is third decimal place. If I want to round the third decimal place, what value it is getting? If I want to round the third decimal place, then what value it is getting? See, so here, so third decimal place value is 8. Like here it is 3, here it is 1, here it is 9, here it is 2. After that particular value, is there any value is there? After the third decimal value, okay, is there any value is there? Swagat?
No, Vijay.
Then after any value, after that, okay, after that particular decimal value, if any value is not there, then we can treat it as a 0. Next value is 0. Then what value it is getting, Swagat?
The third decimal, I think it is 345679.
Why 679?
ఇంకా థర్డ్ డెసిమల్ ఉంది కదా 678. సో అందుకే
No, what I am saying, after the third decimal place value, you have to search for the next value or not. Based on the next value only, third decimal place value is rounded, right? The next value is not there. Then what we have to do? That means plus 0 will be added to that particular one. Then what value it will be?
678.
For this one?
Same 453.213.
That means, so for any value, for any decimal value, after that particular decimal place value, if any value is not there, then as it is values will be displayed. Remember this point. Understand or not?
Okay.
Is it clear or not? Because this is very important in real time rounding. Okay. The same options we can apply it on the Power BI side by using a different also the same options we can apply how the results are getting for this particular one. Tomorrow I will show you. Understand? Tomorrow I will show you for each and everything in the Power BI side how the results are getting. I will show you clearly. Understand? Swagat.